Hey guys, Rob Desario here from Suburban Security Services with another video. One thing I get asked all the time is how do I run license plates? How do I run tag numbers? How do I get information from motor vehicles? And in this video I'm going to show you how I do it. There are many different ways, there are many different providers. I just usually use one company over the other, and I'm going to go through that. There are companies like Skip Smasher and Delve Point that provide that service on a somewhat limited basis. You have to remember though, when you have this information, you've got to use it responsibly. If you are able to get a service, make sure you read what they provide you in terms of the agreement, in terms of when you cannot run someone's license plate or personal information in general. There are only certain circumstances when you can run someone's license plate or some other personal information through one of these data sources. For example, I use it when I was looking for witnesses in criminal cases. I had a lot of criminal defense cases that attorneys wanted to serve with summonses or subpoenas or what have you, and that's why I would use this information. So as long as you remember that. I get phone calls all the time from people that just want a license plate run, and I ask why. What do you need this information for? Well, the car's been parked out in front of my street for the last week. Sorry, that ain't gonna cut it. You gotta be responsible with this stuff. Yeah, I could have made a quick $100, but I put myself in jeopardy, legal jeopardy, and I put the company that gives me this service in jeopardy as well. So without further ado, we're gonna go to my computer and we're going to see exactly how I run this information. One other thing I wanna note though is my book was just published the other day. If you have a Kindle or you have access to the Kindle app on an electronic device, read my book. It's called Abolish the Police. It's a quick read, opinion editorial. Pick it up, read it, leave a review, let me know what you think. Available, Amazon Kindle, Abolish the Police. So the company I use to run motor vehicle information is a company called Worldwide Information. Check out their website, worldwideinformation.com. There'll be a link below this video for information. And one of the things I like about Worldwide is they provide discs that come in a little case like this, and you download the system into the hard drive, and what it does is you can run license plates without a search, by search fee. Most of the other companies will charge you a fee every time you run something. But the unique thing about Worldwide is they give you the disc and you run as many searches as you want, essentially for free. Now, the discs come out quarterly, and they're not cheap. Needless to say, they're not inexpensive at all. But if you do enough searches and you use the information enough, it'll be worth it. If you're a private investigator, if you're a skip tracer, if you're a bail bondsman, something to that effect, you'll be able to use it all the time. I personally in my business don't really use it as much anymore, but when I was doing criminal defense cases, it was absolutely essential. All right, so if you go to their website, they do have a tutorial on their site. I'm just going to show you mine. I'm going to give you an example of how I use it. This is kind of an old edition, and that's by design. I still have the disc, even though it's really old. So you have the option of running the vehicle by owner name. You can even do it by address. You can do it by city. You can do it by, if you know the person's date of birth, or you could just do it by license plate number. If you see here where they're asking for the license plate, you just put the license plate in and hit search. And depending on how fast your server is or your disk is, it comes up pretty quickly. And here it is. Now, I don't get charged for a search because I had bought the disc. And what I did is I ran my own license plate. That's my own license plate from several years ago. I no longer have this vehicle. But if you see the information that they give you back, here's the license plate that I ran, 3431HD. It's a red plate in Massachusetts. It's a Ford, and that's the abbreviation for the F-150. And it was a 2004 F-150. And then you can scroll through and you get all sorts of, here's the VIN number, the number of doors, cylinders, the registered owner, which was me, and then it goes into addresses, and even it offers the registered owner's date of birth. Again, you have to be careful when you have this information. You have to keep it secure. You can't run it willy-nilly. And that's my PSA for now. And then you scroll all the way over, it'll tell you when the plate was effective, when it expires, and how many cylinders and stuff like that. So this disc here is specifically for Massachusetts, right? So Worldwide provides information for certain states, Massachusetts being one of them. And just so happens that all my work is in Massachusetts. I'm licensed in Massachusetts, and this is the system. So this is how I run license plates. And it's pretty simple. It's a pan. It even gives me the insurance code. And if you just Google search 514, I don't even remember what the insurance company was I had at the time, but it was probably Safety Insurance. And you can figure out what insurance company that the vehicle has. So there it is. Pretty simple. So I recommend if you're you have to be a licensed private investigator. I believe they also sell them to attorneys' offices, but I would recommend reaching out to Worldwide information. The link is below. Like I said, down here it gives you a little tutorial. You can watch this video. It can show you exactly. So that's all I have for now. If you have a question, comment, concern, put it down below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and be safe out there. Thanks, guys.